Welcome to your weekend focus, July the 6th and 7th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Let's turn to the cards. Now we have the Sun in Cancer. I don't want that one to flip over. That one wouldn't be bad. But they didn't flip all the way, so we're not going to count them. Um, Sun is in Cancer. Moon is in Virgo. So I know what I'll be doing the last part. I always notice for myself personally, I'm doing something major. I'm renovating. I'm tearing apart the kitchen, or I'm tearing apart a closet and reorganizing it. And so you may find yourself doing that. Pay attention to it so you can plan ahead. If you're like that way at some point during the Virgo moon, which you very likely might be, find out when it is, and then you can kind of circle it on your calendar and make it a project and get it all done and feel the satisfaction, the emotional satisfaction of getting that done, getting that completed. So we have Mercury retrograde. Look who's back again in the first position again. The Nine of Cups appears. The Nine of Cups is all about our dreams, our wishes, our wants. What are we wishing for? What are we wanting for? What do we desire in our life? What fills us with passion? What fills us with love? So new moon affirmations, absolutely essential right now to really step into the things that you love, and raising your energy. Absolutely. Find ways to raise your energy right now. But put that wish, put that desire, put that want out there and know that you are going to make it tangible. Absolutely. Numerology, I think, for the weekend is a 7 on the Saturday. And so the Sunday would be an 8. It's all about your truth. And Sunday actually is a double 7, right? July the 7th. So really standing in our truth this weekend for who we are, what we stand for, the path that we want to walk, and letting it on the outside of us, wearing it almost like an armor of who we are stepping into being. And the 8 energy is a little bit more about our courage, our integrity, our compassion, our trust, our belief. Our second card is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, you know what? I'm going to warn you against this. Don't be too spontaneous. The Page of Swords, she's a young energy and just wants to have something happen. And so she's going to do something just to change the energy. She just can't take it like this anymore. And something's got to give, and so be it. And she doesn't really think it through, and she wishes she has. Most times she wishes she had. So think about it, take a step back. Um, but it's also a very highly spiritual card. And following the Nine of Cups, it's the veil is very thin, and we've been getting a lot of cards that represent that lately. And there's not many in the deck that actually say the veil is thin, that being one of them. So, and the Nine of Cups, obviously. So we've got two there. We have the Ace of Swords, the aha moments, the epiphanies, the realizations, the clarity comes in. The new path is before us. When we're talking about swords, it's thought and mind. So it's dreaming it, dreaming the potential, growing the potential within our dreams, perhaps. We want challenges, and we want clarity and understanding. And this card really brings in clarity and understanding. And it allows you to tap into your sage wisdom. So sitting back for a few moments and just seeing what comes to mind may be very beneficial this weekend. We have the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups is really about reminiscing, going into the past. You know what? Mercury's going retrograde. Dun, 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 dun. On the 7th. Now, it's good because it slows us down a bit. It makes us think things through. It makes us look for more of the answer, more, and the clarity comes in. Know that we'll be walking backwards, but then we'll be walking through that part again. So it's not a time to really make decisions. It's a time to rethink the plan. It's a time to redo, reorganize, restructure. But I get a sense that this card is also saying that there's something in your past that you need to release, that you need to let go, that you have been living your life based on the opinion of somebody else or what you were told once that you weren't allowed. You weren't allowed to step into your passion or your love or your dream or your desires for whatever reason somebody might have told you, and you took it as truth at the time, and to heal from that and to realize that you are worthy. I got my earrings on tonight, brave and worthy. You are worthy. You are deserving. So if you were one of those that were always told that children should be seen and not heard, you live your life like that in some form. It holds you back in some way. You're not a child anymore. You need to be heard. You need to be seen and heard. So this is really, almost like our spirit guide pushing our inner child forward and saying, you can have what you want in life. Go out, reach out, embrace it, and inhale the aroma of it. And we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups, this is dear old stereotypical dad in the deck. He hasn't shown up in quite a while, has he? He's the stereotypical dad. He asks the hard questions, and he asks the hard questions so that you are prepared going forward. So this is a weekend to ask yourself some hard questions. Dad would say, where are you going tonight? Who are you going to be with? Who's their parents? Where do they work? Where do they live? You got enough money? Do they treat you well? Are you going to be okay? He asks us to look at our plans from all angles. He knows how successful and how wonderful you already are and can be going forward. Like all dads do. But he knows that it's raw potential. And so he's asking you to back up a little bit and think it through before you make that step, before you go out for the evening, before you move away, before you take that job, to think it through. Let's get our Nature's Whispers cards out here. So it's an incredible weekend. I would take a step backwards rather than a step forwards. I would meditate. I would do my new moon affirmations and my mission statement. Allow time or allow space for that aha moment, for that epiphany, for that clarity to come in. Or this could be a new path to do just that. Watch impulse control. Very big in my eyes here. Very big. Think it through. And watch for other people around you to be like that this weekend, okay? Somebody who's rushing things along just to get it done. Back it up. You'll be glad you did. We have expansion 12. That's our year's energy. That's the hangman energy, the 12. You are continually moving, evolving, and going through cycles in your life. Attune and align yourself with the rhythm of nature around you. This is an exciting time for new beginnings, growth, and changes, and it is an exciting time for new beginnings, growth, and changes. Absolutely. We are in a solar moon eclipse, a new moon in Cancer, and this energy is going to be strong and is going to be lasting for a while. So let's use it to our advantage. Let's know that the new paths are awaiting us that are right in our immediate futures, really. This is an exciting time with new beginnings, growth, and changes. There are many settings that will provide for inner development and expansion. Pay attention to everything that is going on around you and the effect it is having on you. Consider environmental issues or use this as an opportunity for new studies. It's a good idea to recognize the need for extra rest and personal care while integrating new energies, so you are ready for important messages and opportunities. Just as in nature, you too have seasons of growth and maturity. So recognize the need for a little extra rest. If you are feeling tired, then by golly, lay down. Treat yourself with kindness. I've been getting that lately in all I do, is treat yourself with kindness. Love yourself. Know what you deserve. Know that you are worthy. Absolutely. Be kind to yourself. and sing your song. Sing your song, says the bluebird. Sing, create, express, respect. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. Isn't it time you listen to the song in your heart? Bluebird tells you that you've been hiding, and now it's time for you to sing whatever song you feel. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a happy tune if you're feeling sad. Absolutely honor your emotions at all times. Honor your emotions and express them. However, Bluebird would prefer that your song turn to one of happiness and higher emotion. Bluebirds are gentle, non-aggressive creatures that tend to avoid confrontation, are patient with other kinds. If a bluebird feels threatened or upset, it stands its ground and defends itself and its own kind. So it's not necessarily a fighting bird. It'll stand back. It will weigh out and then once it goes past a certain point, yes, we stand in our truth. Remember all the seven energy that we have. So we definitely stand in our truth, but we don't go around picking fights. We don't go around being the aggressive one. In fact, we back it up a little bit, but we also stand in our truth here. Bluebird has shown up in your reading because it feels as though you have allowed others to take what is yours, and now it's time for you to stand strong. The situation could have arrived, or it could be an argument that has lingered for years. Maybe that's the healing part of all of it. Respect what is said, but know that you need to respect your own stance too. Don't shoulder another's problems if they're not taking the same responsibility. It is important to be patient and kind with your words. You have nothing to explain, nothing to defend. This is your life. By following the song within your heart, you will be guided. Any frustrations and conflicts arriving in your path are to teach you patience. Make sure that you're truly listening and not becoming misguided. Because bluebird is the color blue, it is often associated with the throat chakra and creative expression. Pick up a musical instrument, a pen, or a paintbrush, and if you feel that you can't vocalize the song in your life, maybe another creative way will help you lift that song up so that you can finally sing your song. And it's all about preparing yourself to sing your song and know that you are worthy, know that you are deserving. Treat yourself with kindness. Put your dreams out there and then believe and expect them to arrive. It's time to go over the plan. It's time to rethink things. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.